Good morning dear students, welcome to my video. In last class we have learned about number system. Can you tell me the difference between rational numbers and irrational numbers? Rational numbers, definition only you can say here. Rational numbers can be expressed in P by Q form where Q is not equal to 0 and P and Q are integers. P and Q are integers. This condition is very important. P and Q must be integer. Can you give the example for rational numbers? Any fraction you can write it. 2 by 5, 7 by 9. Any fraction you can write it as rational number in P by Q form. See, 2 and 5 are integers. 7 and 9 also integers only. Q, that is denominator 5 and 9, they are not 0 also. So condition is satisfied here. Now what about irrational numbers? Irrational numbers, just opposite to that you can write the numbers which cannot be expressed. Which cannot be expressed in P by Q form where Q not equal to 0 and P and Q are integers. Here, rational numbers can be expressed in P by Q form, but irrational numbers cannot be expressed in P by Q form. Condition also same condition only, Q not equal to 0 and P and Q are integers. Here for irrational number, last class I told you the example, square root of any prime number, you can write it as irrational number. See here, obviously you can write root 2, you can write it as root 2 by 1 in P by Q form. P by Q form is correct, but P and Q are integers. P is root 2. Root 2 is not an integer, but 1 is an integer. Since root 2 is not an integer, this condition is not satisfied. They are irrational numbers. So which cannot be expressed in P by Q form where Q is not equal to 0 and P and Q are integers are called irrational numbers. Now we will check the decimal expansion of rational numbers and irrational numbers. You know that in last class I have told you irrational numbers, one more definition is there, non-terminating, non-recurring decimals. Non-terminating, non-recurring decimals are called irrational numbers. Same thing here when it comes, it is terminating or recurring. So rational numbers are terminating or recurring, irrational numbers are non-terminating, non-recurring decimals. Example you can write, terminating means I told you it will stop. So for example 1.125. It is stopping, after that it is not continuing, so that is terminating. So it is an example for rational numbers. Now recurring, 8.3 bar. I told you this bar 8.3333 etc. that you can simplify and write it as 8.3 bar in short form. Now non-terminating, non-recurring decimals. Non-terminating, that means it should continue. For example 8.535333 etc. You can write it as irrational numbers decimal expansion. Why I have written 53, 533, 533 etc. Because if I am just writing 8.53 etc. chances are there after some decimal point it will repeat or recur. So like this when you will write, it will never repeat. Here 3 is repeating here, but its next number is 5, so that is not recurring decimal expansion. So whenever irrational numbers example for decimal expansion is asked, you have to write like this only, 1.0100100001 etc. So this is the example for non-terminating, non-recurring decimal expansion or irrational numbers. Now next topic is how to find whether the given fraction is terminating, non-terminating, recurring or non-recurring decimals. For example, any fraction if it is given 1 by 8, how you will convert to decimal? It's normal division only. You have to divide 1 by 8. You have to put the point here, 0 will come here, then in 8, how many times it will go? 1 time it will go, 8, remainder, subtract it, remainder it is 2. Because of the point, you can put 0 here. So in 20, 8 how many times? 2 times it's 16, subtraction 4, you can put 0 there, 5 8s are 40, remainder is 0. So 1 by 8's decimal expansion is 0.125. Which type of decimal expansion is that? It is stopping here, so it is called terminating. It is terminating decimal expansion, or it is rational number. So like this, any decimal expansion if it is, any fraction if it is given also, you can convert to decimal expansion by normal division. Like that 10 by 3, you just try it. So try different fractions and check it whether they are terminating, non-terminating, recurring or non-recurring decimal expansions. Next topic is changing recurring decimals to fraction or P by Q form. Question is 0.3 bar. 0.3 bar means it is 0.333 etc. So first you have to take the question as x. X is equal to 0.333 etc. Put it as first equation. Then here one number is repeating or recurring. So if one number is repeating, you have to multiply both left hand side and right hand side with 10. So 10 into x is 10x equals, when you will multiply with 10 here, this point will jump one division front. So that means 3.333 etc. This is second equation. So here very important point is, if one number is repeating, you have to multiply with 10. If two numbers are repeating, for example 0.27 bar, 27 it is repeating, 27, 27, 27, like that if it is repeating, you have to multiply the next step by 100. If the number is 1.135 bar for 135 together, that means 135 is repeating, or 1.135, 135, 135 etc. Then you have to multiply here with 1000. So like that, seeing the question, you have to change the second step. Now second equation minus first equation, you have to subtract this. 10x minus 1x, that is 9x, equals 3.333 minus 0.333, that is obviously it is 3 only. If you don't know, you have to write it and add, subtract it and see. 0.333 etc. Subtract it, this is same, so it will get cancelled. 3 minus 0, it is 3. So 9x is equal to 3. Then you have come back to linear equation. Last year you have learned 9 into x is equal to 3. So what is the value of x? This 9 will go to the other side. It will change to division. So 3 by 9. Here it is multiplication, means when it will come to the other side, it will change to division. So 3 by 9, you can simplify it and write, cancel in 3 table, 1 by 3. So x is equal to 1 by 3 is equivalent to 0.333. If you divide 1 by 3, you will get back this question. So you can try that also. So like this, any number if it is given also, you can change that recurring decimal to fraction or P by Q form. One more example I will show you with 2 digits. First question, this one. Second question, 0.56 bar. This 56 is repeating. So the question you have to write it as x is equal to 0.565656 etc., which is the first equation. Now, since two digits are repeating, you have to multiply with 100. So 100x is equal to, this point will jump two numbers after that. So that means 56.5656 etc., which is the second equation. Now subtract it. Equation number 2 minus equation number 1 gives 100x minus 1x. 100 minus 1, it is 99x is equal to 56.5656 etc. minus 0.56 etc. That is 56 only. So x is equal to 56 by 99. X is equal to 56 by 99. So 0.56 bar, you can change it to P by Q form as 56 by 99. In similar way, you can do any recurring decimal to fraction. Third question, one different type of question I will show you. 2.375. Here bar is only for 75, bar is not there for 3. So this number means 2.375, 75, 75 etc. So which is equal to 2.375, 75, 75 etc. Only 75 will be repeating. So as usual, you can write x is equal to 2.375, 75, 75 etc. Now here one more step will come here. You have to separate this 3. 3 is alone here, remaining all numbers are repeating. So 3 you have to bring it to this side. For that only one digit is here. So you have to multiply with 10x. If 2 digits separated was there here, you have to multiply with 100x. For example, 2.3475. Like this if it comes means 3, 4, 2 numbers are there. So you have to multiply with 100 so that it will become 234.75 its bar. So here you have to multiply only with 10 since only one number is not repeating. So 10x is equal to, this you can put it as first equation. 10x equals one number you have to jump it. So 23.7575 etc. Put it as second equation. Now as usual, now 75 is repeating means you have to multiply with 100 actually. Here already you have multiplied with 10x. So 10 into 100. Since two digits are repeating, multiply with 100. So 10 into 100, it will change to 1000x equals. So two more digit friend, that point will jump. That is 2375.7575 etc. Third equation. So first separate this, bring it to this side so that you have to multiply with 10x. Then repeating number, how many digits are repeating? That much zeros you have to multiply here. So that means 10 into 100x, that is 1000x is equal to 2375.7575 etc. Now you have to subtract 3 minus 2. That is 3 minus 2 gives 1000x minus 10x. 1000 minus 10, it is 990x equals 2375.7575 etc. minus 23.7575 etc. Calculate that. 2375.7575 etc. Subtract 23.7575 etc. This will get cancelled. So 5 minus 3 it is 2. 7 minus 2 it is 5. Then 3, 2. 2352. Now x you have to find. 990x is equal to 2352. Therefore x is equal to 2352 divided by 990. So this is the answer for that. So you can change any recurring decimals to P by Q form like this. So 3 methods also, hope you understood. Now homework sums. Do these homework sums in homework book only, children. First main, check whether the numbers are rational or irrational. You can draw one column here, one line here, and write straight which type of number. If it is rational means rational, if it is irrational means irrational, you should write. 0.35, it is terminating. So you have to write what type of number it is. 0.10, 100, 100, etc. Number 5, 2 by 3, 0.567 bar. 5, 6, 7, 3 numbers also repeating. 0.222, etc. Number 2 is repeating. Root 2, root 16. Root 16, you can write it as 4. So according to that, you should write the answer. Pi. Pi, I told you, pi is which type of number. So 0.5 next one. So these all numbers you have to write whether it is rational or irrational. Next, convert recurring decimals to fraction. You have to convert to p by q form. First question 0.6 bar. Only number 6 is repeating. Second question is 0.47 where 4, 7 both the numbers are repeating. Third question 3 numbers are repeating. 5, 6, 7 is repeating. Fourth question also 3 numbers repeating. 0.001. 001 is repeating. Next number 1.581. Only 81 is repeating, 5 is not repeating. 3.65 bar. So only 5 is repeating. So these much sums you have to practice it. Every day practice 1 hour, children. Otherwise you will lose the confidence. You have to do it regularly. Then only this subject will be easy for you. So every day I will tell you the same thing. Do 1 hour maths. Thank you, children.